Hello ladies, it's me again, Matt from Fitter London, and I'm quite excited this week because I'm going to be showing you some exercises using a kettlebell. Okay, I've been dying to show you lot how to use this, and I've finally been given my chance. Okay, so basically a kettlebell, as you can see, if you imagine like a cannonball with a handle on, it really is as simple as that. It's an exercise tool that strongmen were using 300 odd years ago, and then in the 90s a Russian guy called Pavel decided to bring it back, and since then celebrities have used it, seen massive changes, toning, lots of fat loss, the next thing you know everyone's using them. Okay, so today I'm going to show you two very basic but very simple exercises to get the swing of things. It's going to be the deadlift and the kettlebell swing. Okay, so main muscle groups they're targeting are going to be the legs, inner thighs, outer thighs, the glutes, aka the bum, and the back of the legs here. Okay, a little bit of work on the back, but primarily the legs is where you're going to really feel it. And it's going to really get your heart rate up as well. Okay, so exercise number one is the deadlift, which once again a Jora is going to help me out with, so in she comes. Okay, so what you need to do here is you want to stand with your feet either side of the kettlebell. Alright? From there, toes angled out very, very slightly, feet shoulder width. Okay, now here, you're going to push back at the hips, pushing the bum right back. As you do so, bring your chest over with a nice straight back. Okay? Keep the weight through the heels. Okay, so not on the balls of the feet. Even in this position, you should feel a stretch in the hamstrings at the back of the leg. Okay, now from there, you're going to drive the heels through the floor, push your hips forward, using your glutes, and bring your shoulders back. Okay, so at the top, stand up nice and straight. What's important here, abs are nice and tight, big squeeze on the glutes, lock the legs. Okay, so you've got a nice upright posture. From there, you're going to pop the hips back again, bringing the chest over, tap the floor if you can, and then stand up, and again, use the glutes, big tension on the bum. Alright, okay, we're going to do a couple of reps just so you can get a better idea. So down here, tap the floor, the knees come forward a little bit, that's fine. Okay, we'll go one more. Excellent. Okay, well done. Okay, so key points here to remember are straight back, push through the heels, lots of tension on the bum. Okay, exercise number two is the swing. A little bit more dynamic, alright, so watch carefully. So this time I'm going to start with the kettlebell just a little bit further in front of the body. Okay, the movement itself in the hips is going to be very similar. So what you're going to do here, again, same position, feet shoulder width, toes angled out. Now you're going to hinge at the hips once again. This time the kettlebell's in front. Going to reach for that kettlebell with a nice flat back. You're then going to hike it back through the body, so you're taking it backwards. And then once again, using the glutes to drive the hips. So as you can see, Jora is not using her arms to lift the kettlebell. The momentum is all coming from her lower body. Alright, so the glutes are driving the hips forward. At the top, standing up nice and straight to generate that momentum coming through. So her arms are actually quite relaxed. At the top here, as you can see, gravity is doing its work, and all Jora is doing is just taking the kettlebell backwards. Okay, so she's directing it backwards to load up those muscles. Okay. What most people do is they go too low and they go down, so the kettlebell sinks right down towards the floor. As you can see already, it looks awkward. There's a lot of pressure on the lower back. You don't want that, okay? So the muscles that you want to be targeting are the quads, the hammies, and the bum. Good. And rest. She looks tired. Thank you very much. Okay, ladies, so have a little practice with those. Nothing crazy, just to give you an idea of what you're doing. Deadlifts and swings. Most gyms now do kettlebells. You can use a dumbbell, but it's not ideal. So if you want a little bit of help, ask one of the instructors to help you out. But watch this video as many times as you like to get the teaching points. You should not feel this in your lower back. Okay, if you're feeling your lower back, something's not quite right. Bum cheeks should be burning. Hamstrings should be burning, as should the quads. If that's the case, great, you're doing well. If your back's really hurting, get it checked out. But any questions, please contact me.